tell the truth
And
and
what?
shame the devil. I love being black.
All right, people, we're back. We're back. We're back. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and definitely be glad in it. Always say that we're living in a great time. There are many cameras. There are things that law enforcement used to do and get away with it. There are things that teachers used to do and can get away with it. But thank God for mercy. We're still here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is your boy Martin G, aka the Crime Chaser. I am live, uncut, and unedited. Come on in, and check me out. I dare you to check me out. I dare you to check me out. Some folks, they love me. Some don't appreciate me. Some don't know me. And some don't want to get to know me. There are some that want to know me. There are some that heard about me. But I need you guys to come on in. Come on in. Again, for those that miss it, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I believe that we are living in the greatest times ever. You say, well, Martin, why would you say that? Because we're living in the land of the living. There are people, if they were able to come back, they would love to trade places with us. Thank God for mercy. Thank God for grace. God is real to me. Some that they call him an allegory or he's not real. But I'm not on here to argue about what if God is real or not. Not finna come on this podcast to argue tonight. But I want you to know one thing. He's real in my life. And that I do know. Appreciate you. We got so much things going on in the land, and people are mistreating people, and people are doing all sorts of things in the name of Jesus, in the name of Allah, in the name of Buddha, Muhammad. And I found out, and this is just my personal opinion, a short time me living on here on Mother Earth, some of the worstest people are some of the religious folks because they think they're right. They think they're right. They do a lot of dirty things under the cloak of religion. And they do. You say, well, Martin, you're preaching tonight. Maybe I need to preach tonight. I need to hear it. Some folks, they are snakes. They vipers. They crocodiles. They alligators. They sharks. They are bear. They're a tiger. They're a lion. They have these spirits. All these things that I'm naming, they are that. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Hopefully I can say something that can inspire you to elevate your thinking. The scripture said, as a man thinking in his heart, so is he. If you think and believe that you're great, you are great. And I want to put that in you. Some of you are watching me right now. You've been watching me for years. You've never shared a video. You've never made a comment on my videos. You see me in the public, you go the other way. But behind closed doors, you are a secret admirer. And that's okay. I say things that people are afraid to say, but they think them. That's what I do. Appreciate you. I want to go down into my messages to acknowledge some of my loyal, faithful followers, Deborah Singleton. How you doing? Lisa Love. What's up, Lisa? I see you. Johnson, Miss Adorable Kendrick. All right, I see you. I see you. Charlene Courts. All right. Renee Jackson. Hey, Renee, how you doing? I see you. Leslie Brown. What's up, Miss Leslie? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'll see you, Miss Johnson. All right, Chill Wheel Crew. I see you. I see you. Belisa Lewis. Good evening. All right, I see you. All right. That's LTMXUA Mosias. I think I'm going to elevate your thinking. That's right. Hopefully I said your name right. And want to elevate your thinking tonight. Miss Emma Harris. I see you. K-Mac. K-Mac. I see you. I see you. All right. That's house head for sure. Vicky Gavin. What's going on? I see you. I see you. I want to just share a few things before we get into our topic tonight. It's always challenging when I come on a podcast. You know, a lot of us, we're going through things. We've been through things, and we don't look like none of the things that we've been through. And it's by God's grace and mercy that He keeps us. And what I want to acknowledge tonight, or declare His goodness, God's goodness to me. And I appreciate for some of the people that I've met in life. I appreciate some that we had some encounters, but we could never be friends. There's a song that I believe Gregory Isaac is a Jamaican song. It says, love and hate could never be friends. Oh, no, no. And some folks, we have a love and hate relationship. We have it. They smile in your face, but they stab you in your back. Backstabbers. I tell you, we live in a world where people are full of hate. And they don't love themselves. They just don't love themselves. They don't like nothing about themselves. Real talk. But we live in a world full of choices. You do have a choice of the matter. But let's get started, people, into the program, and we're going to take calls. I do have the call log open, and so we can talk tonight, and I'm going to show you this and show you what's going on in my world. This video was sent to me by my buddy Marcus. I appreciate a lot of you guys know Marcus on here, and we're going to talk about it tonight. And I want you guys to call in. I see you, Nicole Patrick. I see you. I see you, Princess Black. I see you. I appreciate you. Jules Smith, how you doing, your grandbaby? I appreciate you, Miss Jules Smith. And Nat, hey, we love you too. I love you too, my sister. Claudia Lopez, yes. Mamacita, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, let's get into the video. I got a video tonight, and I want to show it. And I need your call, people. Need your call. We're living in the mean world.
Birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're
Yeah.
sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
That's some sick stuff, people. We'll play it again.
6th birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're
Yeah.
sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
Y'all know that's sad. That is so sad. I'm gonna play it one more time before we take the calls.
Birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're
Yeah.
sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
All right, I think I got a caller early already. All right, hold on, people. We're gonna get back to let's get to this caller. All right, caller, 3268. 3268. Come on, caller. I hope I got it in. Hey, Mr. Roosevelt. Hey, Mr. Roosevelt. Come on in, Mr. Roosevelt. What's your thoughts and
Hey, Martin.
what's your thoughts? What's your comment?
That is, I'm sorry, that is just absolutely positively just crazy. I mean, where is this video shot at? Is this in the Chicago area or someplace else?
I have
Because
no
the
idea,
woman
Mr.
who-
Roosevelt.
The woman who was up there singing that and stuff needs. No, I'm not going to say that on your show.
Please
but
don't.
it's somebody who there needs to be some accountability made. Because I'm just wondering, because I didn't see the woman. She sounded white or whatever, maybe to me. Was she? Or do you even know?
She sound white to me. She sounded white.
So it would be bad if it was a black person, but if this is a white person, anytime they call you a monkey and all this other kind of stuff, that's like a little racial statement and everything like that, and all of that. And I just cannot believe sometimes in the day and the times that we live in, you have a whole lot of stupid, ignorant black people, including Brandon Johnson, in Pritzker, all these other people talking about a black and brown alliance, with even Latinos call black people mayetes. Anytime you say the word maete, it's kind of like the Spanish way of saying the N-word or saying monkey. I mean, that is just the absolute shame in 2025 to have to deal with this, but yet, they want to sit up and, try to tell this whole lie, talking about we live in a good post-racial society. But nothing could be completely further from the truth.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I don't know where did you find that at?
Marcus sent it to me.
I haven't seen it any other kind of place and stuff except through you or whatever. So you're waking the rest of us on to something. But all I know is this is a shame, and it's bad enough to be done to an adult or to a grown man or grown woman or anyone for that matter. I don't believe anyone, despite age or whatever, should be treated like that. But come on now, a child, I mean, I was always taught that, the disabled or children or elderly people, no matter what kind of jokes or cool remarks or, bad kind of taste you want to have, those kind of three categories are off limits. So, I mean, not to the children, matter of fact, not to anyone. Because I feel that every person is, should have due respect. They shouldn't have to deal with that kind of stuff. And they just lucky I wasn't a parent. Because if I was a parent, it would definitely be a problem.
Right. Hold on, Roosevelt. I want to, for those just coming in. Okay, hold on, Roosevelt. I want to play it for those just came in. Okay, no problem. Okay. I'm going to play it again.
You live in the zoo. Your birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
All right. Let me just say this. People, we're living in a racist society. Only thing we become equal with is spending our money. But we are definitely being mistreated. Definitely. For someone to attack a child and try to justify it like it's a game. It's no game. That's very disrespectful of a school teacher. I'm telling you, people, a lot of us, we kicking down doors to go to school with white people. Guess what? They're not kicking down no doors to be among us. The only time they want to be with us is to get our money. They know how to smile long enough to get our money. And that's all they want. They don't want to come to the barbecue. They don't want to donate to the community. They don't want to live around you. They don't want to go to church around you. They don't want to be buried around you. They don't want to party around you. And I'm keeping it real. Now, here's a little young lady, young 6-year-old little girl, don't probably understand racism and how it works. Some of us are adults and we don't understand it. And there are some black parents that's going to watch this podcast and going to be in total agreement with this white teacher for what she has done to this 6-year-old young child. It is real. And we all know the racial stereotypes. We all know the racial stereotypes. That is wrong. That is wrong, people. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. And I need some more callers, 872-297-6389 or 872-299-0808. This is unbelievable, people. And you're right, Jewel Smith. I bet she wouldn't have sang the song to a white child. Not at all. It's hate.
Not at all. That never would have happened.
Yeah, it would have never happened. And these white people trying to pretend like I didn't know. You know what? I don't never understand, Mr. Roosevelt. Why is it that when things happen to black people, the white people pretend like they don't see it all? It's not that bad. It's not no. I never understood that. Never understood that. Do that the young baby like that.
They just want to tell this lie that we live in a post-racial society, or they just want to make you feel shame if you were to see this kind of stuff and actually call it out and bring it up. Because as soon as you call it out and bring it up, what's some of the first things that you do? Because the thing is, I get accused of this all the time, even on my YouTube program, because they don't call me passionate. Even a couple of my friends on YouTube don't even watch my videos to support me. Because as soon as I talk about this kind of stuff, the first thing that they always want to say, oh, you're coming off as the so-called angry black man. So, so to me, anytime people say that, even when your own kind say it, you're doing that just to try to make you feel ashamed, just for speaking up and calling this stuff out when it needs to be definitely called out.
Mm-hmm. Am I in here or no?
Yeah, I think you're here. I don't see your number, but you're in here. I don't see the number, but go ahead. I hear your voice.
Hey, Sarge.
Hey, what's going on?
Go ahead, Sarge.
Okay, let me get this to the audience from an educated ear. Anyone that is worth their weight in audio production knows that that's an AI video. You can hear the difference in the background noise from the original video and what got altered.
Okay, well, let me just
Plus,
go ahead.
I know, okay, it's racially offensive all day long. That is a AI-generated video. It is indeed. And anyone that knows the sound and everything, they can hear the complete difference in the background of sound. See, it's the background noise. It's not what you hear coming out someone's mouth. It's the noise in conjunction with the actual footage. It sounds different if you listen to it when they're singing the happy birthday song versus when the racially offensive one is saying. The background noise is totally different. Kids are not going to be quiet like that. Okay? And then the hoo-hoo-hoo is thrown in there as a little laugh, like there's some kid laughing, and that's not a child's voice. And then you have to consider, you have someone, a black family that has their child going to school, and you're going to school with white children. Do you really think that those parents are going to let that fly without making a stink if this was real? They are not. So it's a whole new age on the internet. It's called artificial intelligence. It's AI videos that are not real. You have videos that make it look like you have gorillas beating alligators to death, like Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay, Sarge.
Punching somebody out in the ring.
Okay, Sarge. All right.
Ain't no okay. It's real. That's an AI video. It's not authentic.
I respectfully disagree with you. Okay,
Okay, you can disagree with me all day long, but that's an AI video that is not authentic. That is not a real video. It's not.
Sarge, stop it.
I've heard it prior to you posting it on the show, talking about it.
Birthday to you.
Oh, let's listen to it.
You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
So you telling me, Sarge, this is AI? Brother, I know AI all day. Come on now.
Because if you listen
Yes.
if you
And how
let it
old are
run
you now?
further,
6.
and you listen to the
You're
birthday
6?
song with
You're
the
sure you're
children in the
not 60?
background,
I'm in
the
6.
background noise
Can we
is
sing
different.
happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing?
I guess it's AI too, singing this song right here.
Singing the song is not AI. They're singing the song on top of that video. Is someone trying to
clap, everybody.
the doggone pose of racial. Oh, you see what it said? Now, everybody, will we clap? Will we clap? Then, all of a sudden, the sound changes in the background. That video was done to specifically offend black people that will fall for it.
Okay.
It's a possibility. I don't know.
Oh no, it's definitive because there's a sound engineer. His name is Dwayne Woods in Chicago, and he uses all of those meters and everything, and you can run that through his thing. That he's real high tech with it, and it's proven through digital analog conversion that is a fake video when it comes to the other part, the sound.
If it is fake, it's a video.
You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in
sound change.
You look like
no background noise.
And you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
Well, I'll say this. I'm going to say this respectfully. We know AI not. This video was racially, had a mindset, a tone, a racial overtone. We know that.
That's what I said. The video was made to specifically piss black people off because it is very racist. It was made with that intent. And see, that's the reason I believe TikTok should be banned because they do not police racism on TikTok.
Now, what you do,
you can do anything on TikTok.
If you look at the video, you see the lips is not moving on time. When the young child says she's 6 years old, you can see that. Now that can, when you slice, dice, edit, that can happen. That can happen.
I know this.
Hold on, sorry. Let's take this another call. Stay online. Come on, 206.
Okay, I'm here.
Go ahead, 206.
Hey, Martin. Hey, callers. Can I be heard?
Yes, sir. You can be heard. Go ahead.
Greetings to Brother Martin and the callers and everybody. Yeah, I heard the video and it sounds pretty bad, man. It sounds bad. Brother Sarge is saying that it's AI because of the audio in the background. The audio, the incongruencies in audio is not proof that it is or isn't AI. And AI audio is one of the easiest things for AI to fake. Doing the video is even more difficult. So it may be AI, but there's no proof. And not to sound like I'm attacking Sarge, which I have before. I'm not doing that tonight. But to say that it's AI because of the background noise isn't proof of anything. That doesn't provide any proof. So while you guys are doing this, I'm looking online to see if I can figure out something on this. And all I found so far was the Instagram post. I think it's by the mother of the child. The area, I think it's in Bartow, Florida, in Polk County. Does that sound familiar, Martin?
That sounds probably
familiar to me.
let me just read what it says here. It's brief. It's not too long. It says, a Polk County mother is speaking out after a video surfaced of her son's teacher at a Florida Avenue Elementary school leading a birthday song in his class. In the video, the teacher first sings the traditional happy birthday before switching to a playful version that included the lyric, "Happy birthday to you, you live in a zoo, you look like a monkey, you smell like one too." The mother who shared the video online expressed her frustration, quote, "I am sharing this so people understand that my son's experience in the classroom." And that's not a complete sentence, but there's a period there. That's what she said. It continues. "A birthday should be celebrated with kindness, not racial jokes from an adult in a position of authority," end quote. Quote continues, almost done here. The post quickly drew attention, raising concerns about the appropriateness of the teacher's actions. Polk County Public Schools issued a statement via Facebook confirming the incident is under review. Quote, and this is the school spokesperson, but they didn't give a name. Quote, PCPS has been made aware of a video of a teacher singing to an elementary school student and his classmates. This is now being reviewed by district staff and our HR department. We understand and share concerns about the teacher's actions and judgment. As a public school system, we serve students and families of all cultures and backgrounds. We expect our employees to always keep that in mind as they interact with the children. And in conclusion, one sentence, he says, the district says further updates will be shared once the review is complete. So I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna shut up and let y'all talk about it more. But stuff like Polk County and the PCPS and Polk County Public Schools, you know, the first thing, one area where I would agree. Well, I don't say I agree with Sarge, but one thing that he's saying makes sense is we always have to be aware of the tricks and the little snares that the dominant society will put out there. They're not above putting out there a fake story just to get us either in the streets or get us riled up or to get us to wanting to start fighting and protesting in the streets, because for a whole lot of reasons, and they're all of them are evil. But I don't know if this is AI or not. If it is, it's evil. And if it's not, it's evil. And we need to better protect our children. And in closing, I see the mother here on the Instagram post. I want to see the father. What does this young man's father, this boy's father, have to say about this?
I have a question. Hold it, 206. Now,
I'm right here.
I believe this looks like a female. It doesn't look like no woman. It looks like a little girl. Is that a boy? Look at the video.
He has shorts. Notice the girls have skirts, and the little boy has shorts.
Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yeah,
Yes.
His name is
How old are
Legend.
you now?
6.
You're 6?
What's
You're
his
sure you're
name?
not 60?
Legend.
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we
Well,
sing
his
happy
name ain't
birthday to
Monkey,
you?
that's for sure.
All right, here we go.
The fool ain't got no
Happy
business.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you.
Legend.
Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
Not at all. Not at all.
And even if it's AI doing that to fool and trick people, that ain't cool either.
No.
Yeah, like I said, none of it is cool, but all of it was intentionally
I'll mute my line.
pushed there because you have to look at, okay, it was reported on what networks? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Not a single major news network touched this
Okay.
at all.
But Sarge, hold it now. Because a single major news network don't touch it, that don't mean it's not authentic. Let me just say something to you, Sarge. Sarge.
Hold on.
No, Sarge.
Okay.
Sarge, hold it, Sarge. I promise you I'm gonna let you talk. Now listen, there's a such thing as what you call social media. Now we know you can get some bad things and you get some good things from there. And media is just not the major news networks, not even just the white media or the mainstream media. It's a lot of little small things that social media give out that the mainstream media don't know and wouldn't dare to say. Okay, so because it's not on the mainstream media, that doesn't make it's not true or authentic. Okay, sorry, that's all I want to say. You go ahead and make your comment.
Okay, what black woman on planet Earth in the United States of America child will have that type of situation? And didn't it say didn't 206 say the mother uploaded the video?
206, respond to that. 206, respond to that.
Sorry. I had my line muted.
Okay.
I don't recall that being in the. Sorry about that, guys. I don't recall that being in there that she uploaded it. Video surfaced of her son. Okay, it says in the first part. Wait a minute. Okay, a Polk County mother is speaking out after a video surfaced of her son's teacher at a Floral Avenue Elementary leading a birthday song in his class. So it didn't say that she did, but that's a good question. The question is, who recorded the song and why? And then who put the song, made the video available? I mean, it couldn't have been the teacher, or she'd make an absolute fool of herself. That's a question that I have.
See, exactly. So who uploaded this video? Was this video actually the video that the teacher recorded, or is this a video the teacher themselves recorded at whatever time and someone overdubbed, studio technique, did a vocal overdub of the video, added the doggone racial content to it, and uploaded it?
Well,
that's what needs to be looked at.
Okay. According to 206, he read an article which verifies that it's from Florida, some part of Florida, and that the person was saying that was her son. So they did acknowledge that. So we do know that that's a real person, the little boy. That's a real person.
Yeah, we know that the little boy is a real person.
Right. Well, we know when you do AI, sometimes it be fake people, and they can make people say things.
Yeah, they'll have five. Right. They'll have 6 fingers instead of 5. We understand that.
Go ahead,
Martin.
Yes, sir.
See, this is. I'm gonna say this quick. This is what I do. I get tidbits of information like the location, Polk County, and I get the name of the people involved. Like the little boy's name is Legend, and then I get something school district or whatever it is, and then I go and I do searches to see if someone else has reported on this. Because if this is if no one's reported on this, it's a lot of reasons, but it's 2 main reasons. Number one, it just happened. And it's 3 reasons. Number one, it just happened, and they haven't had a chance to look into it yet. Number 3, it's a real story, but the white dominated media doesn't want to report on it. Like Katherine Johnson a few years ago in Atlanta, where the police, she's 90 some years old. The police come up in her apartment or her house, and they shoot her to death, saying that there's some people are buying dope out of her house. And she pulled out an old rusty revolver and shot at them, and they were lying, and they were exposed as liars. It took better part of a year for them for the white media to actually admit that. Look at Laquan McDonald. That had happened at one point in time But between the time it happened and the time people found out about it was the better part of the year. So people can honestly say, well, that is a fake story because nobody wanted to report on it. No, it's a very real story. So take these little pieces of information and you use those as tools to do the research to find out exactly what's going on, if these people are real and if this is a real event. We haven't determined that yet.
Okay. Okay. So.
Well, like I said, I'm going from the audio on it. I know what it sounds like and the synchronicity of it all, but it's okay. If it was an actual situation, then this is just me speaking personally, it would be different because I could give you a date, year, time in Washington State when some children, they had a elective school project and they were picking cotton, and my granddaughter was like, this is egregious, and I reported it and I left my name anonymous. It's like the grandparent of the child in the incident, I think I told you about this before, Martin, opted to remain anonymous because I know they still had to live in that town in Washington State until my daughter, she retired from the military and they were gone. So now I could have been there call myself standing guard, all of that, but why make an incident a super duper major incident when I could do like others and just do it in a cowardly way, blow the whistle and hide, so to speak.
Let's go back to this video.
Well, who said what? Well, he lives in Georgia. Oh, okay. Well, we can't get to him.
Hold it,
yeah,
sir.
You can't.
Hold it, sir.
Birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're
Yeah.
sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
So let's just say this, people. I go to article. Somebody pull the article up for me. All right. Let me see if I can bring the article up for you guys. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the article up and we're going to read it. And I think it's the same one you read.
Yeah, it's the one from what, Facebook or TikTok?
Instagram. That's what I'm reading. So
Instagram, okay.
I sent you the article I read. So
okay.
Yeah, news network, no, but continue.
Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to go to the article. Someone wrote a post. So we'll go to Instagram and get the post. And what I'd like to do is go read the comments. And so,
good idea.
then let's read the comments. We'll go to Instagram and let's read the comments. Let me find this post real quick and we'll put it up on the screen. All right, let me pull this up on the screen and we can read the comments. See, I'm not making no excuses for these white folks because I know how they get down.
Yeah.
I know how to get down.
Well, I knew that.
I ain't
I
making
knew
no
that one
excuse
was
for him.
coming. I'm not making excuses for him either. All I'm saying is what I heard in that video before this was even talked about on the show. No dissing your show, but this is not when I was first made aware of this. And I've been talking to some people, that are, do music studio stuff, Chicago, like myself, blah 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 blah, and it's like the sound don't match. And it's like exactly.
Well,
we have different ears. See, people,
but that don't. But listen, that doesn't mean that it's AI, brother. You can have we've all watched little movies where the lip syncing, the lip sync is off with the voice. We've seen stuff like that.
Okay,
that don't mean that's AI.
That doesn't. They call it today.
Yeah, but that don't mean that's AI. That doesn't mean
it's doggone sound. I mean, it's an edit. It's edited in a sound manipulation edit. That's all.
Okay. Well, one thing. Okay. Well, one thing we know. Here's a black woman right here. Mom, outrage. After a Floral Avenue teacher sings a monkey birthday song to her son. Now, this is real right here. I can't see what somebody would put up on a fake black page and all these comments. I just can't see it. Let's read some of these comments. Let's go down.
Well, let's read the story. Let's read the story first.
He just read the story. He just read the story. What was you at, Sarge?
I was listening, but I'm like, okay, that's something on Instagram. I could type a story on Instagram.
Okay,
and have a video.
Yeah, but
someplace else and make it all look real.
Sarge.
I'm not protecting. Trust me, I'm not protecting white folks. I'm just saying what it is.
Let's read some of these things. All right, let me go on and read some of these. And I'm assuming that this happened today because of what his post is. All right, let me go through some of these posts and read some of these. We have over how many comments we have up in here? Let's see. All right. I'm not surprised that happened in the 86-63. 30 likes. Let's see what this comment has to say. Okay. Hey, I, as a teacher, I never sang this song to my students, but other students did. Kids are innocent and won't take offensive to this. But I can't see parents being offended. Should the teacher lose her job? No. Should this song not be sung? Sure. I just hope that the little boy wasn't offended by it and had a good birthday. All right, let's see some of the replies. Okay. As a teacher, you should have kept your comments to yourself. Even the child knew the words were offensive. I also understand. You never, ever understand how it feels to be in our shoes. So your comment comes as no surprise, but it did strike a nerve. You think the teacher actions weren't that serious. That's what you saying. Not shocking. Anyway, the teacher should definitely be fired, and the young child was indeed offended. Okay. All right.
He looked uncomfortable.
Right. Very uncomfortable. I won't dare to sit here and waste my good energy going back and forth with any of you on this here post. My vibration is too high for that. Good day. Now, let me ask you a question, 206, real quick. Why is it that when we have these conversations, the white people see it different? Why is it so different? Oh, it's not a bigger deal. Why is that though? It's
Well, that's a good.
Go ahead, brother.
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question, and I was thinking about that today. And my conclusion is they are racist, just like the person that was the white racist that committed the outrage. Someone told me, and let me just get into this just a little bit, just maybe a minute. Someone told me, I was talking to a gal I know, and she told me you can't paint a broad brush of racist to all white people. And I told her about Neely Fuller's opinion that you do have racists and you have suspected racists, and you don't know who is or isn't. And I asked her, I said, have you ever been on a job where you're the only black person there, one of the few black people, and there's racists on that job that are hostile to you? They may be trying to get you hurt on the job or get you fired. But then you have these other white people that are all nice and friendly and everything, and they go to lunch, they invite you to lunch and everything like that. But do you ever notice when the racists have designs against you to get you terminated or fired, those so-called good white people, they don't tell you anything and they don't provide you any forewarning that these other members of their tribe are trying to get you terminated or trying to get you framed up for stealing stuff off the job or trying to get you hurt on the job? Yeah, haven't you noticed that and this is me talking to her, haven't you noticed, because we've both gone through this before, haven't you noticed how strange it is that if these whites are good whites and they're not racist, isn't it kind of odd that they will sit back and watch a racial train wreck about to happen involving and targeting you, but they will sit back and watch and they won't say anything in your defense, or they won't pull you aside and say, watch out for Dick, watch out for Todd. They're trying to get you fired. They're trying to get you in trouble with the boss. They never do that. I asked her, I said, why do you think that is? And she didn't have an answer. And I all I could tell her was, in my opinion, they're all racist, period. They're all on the same page. And when you get frog marched out of there because you've been framed up for stealing stuff off the job, what happens? They sit back, oh, sorry, Jim. Sorry, 206. Sorry, Sarge. Damn, sorry, Martin. Sorry that happened to you, man. Good luck finding another job. And then you come to find out that all these white people are doing what Neely Fuller calls unjust networking, because the friendly whites, the ones that aren't racist, quote, they knew what was going on and they were just sitting back and watching as if it was entertainment. So my answer to you, or my response to your query, is they're racist just like the asshole. Excuse me, sorry about that. They're racist, anti-black racist, just like the people that commit atrocities and crimes and immoral acts against us, just like the racists do. They're all the same. Until you know for a fact through ESP or some kind of magical science of which ones are racist and which ones aren't, you have to see them all as potential suspected racist, period. All of them. You have to do that to save yourself, to keep yourself, your family, your community safe, period. Hopefully that answers your question.
Well, I agree with that too, because I've said it on this station. I'm suspicious of every white person to be racist. Now, there's nothing wrong with being suspicious. That's not a sin. I'm not accusing anyone. I'm not accusing anyone.
That's right.
I'm not accused. But I tell my friends, a white person can be nice to Martin Johnson, do great things for me and invite me over to barbecue and do all that, but hate the next man and do all types of racial, hateful things to them, mean things. So I am suspicious of every white person. Now, am I calling every white person a racist? No. No. I wouldn't dare call a person that got dementia racist, or a little bitty baby, arm baby, that don't even know how to talk, just but cry. I couldn't call him or her racist being white. I just couldn't do it.
Lying if you did.
Right. So I'm not going to put them all in a class, but I am suspicious of every white person that could be racist. That's just me. Now, we can go and say this, oh, he cool, she cool, he cool. Yeah, they're cool with you, but not with me.
Right.
And white people know how to be nice. and get things. They know how to be. I see you, Bill. They know how to be nice. They know how to treat you right. They know the nice things to say. Oh, you're not like the rest of them. You're different. Or they make comments like, I don't see color. You know, little things like that. Try to gain your friendship, you know, to get you to let your guards down and all that. So for any time a grown person attacks any child, black, Hispanic, white, doesn't make no difference. Y'all know I'm race first. Any child, something is wrong with your thinking. That's stinking thinking. That's hatefulness. That's mean, being mean spirit. That's demonic. And that's what it is. That's all I'm saying. You know, and I understand a lot of us, we think the way I'm talking, but we're afraid to say it. Not all of us not afraid to say it. And I understand that, hey, well, Martin, I can't talk like this. I make $100,000 a year. I make 200-some thousand. I got to pay my bills. So I just got to sit there and take it. Hey, I understand, because guess what? Martin Johnson ain't got no job to get you. But it's going to come a time where you're going to have to stand up for the truth. You're going to have to stand. You have to show what side you on. Period. Especially for the truth. We dying for dice games. We're dying for sleep with somebody's wife or somebody's husband, or, you know, we're dying for all sorts of non-factor things. None at all. That's nothing. Come on, Bill, real quick. Go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry. Thank you for holding.
Hey, everybody. I question the authenticity of it, of the video, due to the fact this last part you just showed, it never said the name of the school. It just said Flora Avenue. We don't even know of a real school, and that's neither here nor there. The point is, it was put out and it originated somewhere, like 206, and you said, Martin, it started somewhere, and that person that put it out, whether it was the teacher, and probably not, whoever put it out need to be exposed. I feel that deep in my heart. It's really strange, piggybacking on what you and 206, the question you brought. If you think about it, the anti-black races in any culture is going to dominate that race in their racism. Whether they have racism against Asians or Latinos, if they anti-black, they're gonna dominate whatever situation, work situation, whatever, they're gonna dominate because that's the way it is. And it's crazy that the people who have suffered racism mentally and physically still to this day don't have a hate crime bill. Had that been a Jewish child and some, they would get to the bottom of it. Wherever it came from, if that fake or not, if it was a Jewish child and something derogative was said or a song to them, they're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Well,
no questions asked.
Let me say this, Bill. Bill, let me just say this. One thing that we know, 206, you can agree with me, and Sarge, you can agree with me on this, that the song isn't fake. That's a real song.
Yeah.
Sure is.
So that we hold it, brother. Hold it. So we know that song is real. It's been around for a long time. And we all can agree.
About that,
well, we all could agree. we all could agree that a song like that is inappropriate. Now, if we can't agree on that, we got two different mindsets when it comes to stuff like this.
I fully agree, Martin.
So
And
now we could say
it originated somewhere.
Yeah.
Whoever made the TikTok video,
Right.
somebody put it out.
Right. So that's not what I'm talking about. Even if we want to question the authenticity of the video, but the song is real, we can address the song.
Well,
We can address the song.
okay,
No song shouldn't be sang in no school atmosphere, nowhere like that. That song is racial. Listen, I've never lived in a zoo. I'm not a monkey. I didn't come from a monkey. Those are racial slurs, and we know it, and we are not going to justify it at all. I'm not going to sit there and justify this.
Mm-hmm.
Martin, let me say this. I think we separating at the wrong path here.
No, we're not. We're not. No, what I'm just saying is, what I'm saying, Bill.
If that boy didn't just sung that song, it was posted online for people to see.
Right. But Bill, y'all,
Yeah.
no. Hold it. Y'all missing my point. My point is, we'll just say, even if the video is AI or sliced up or whatever, the song itself is racist, biased.
Well, we know this.
No. We're going to talk about this. That's what we're talking. I don't want to get away from what the video is saying. Right now, in my eyes, this video is real. And I'm taking it as being real. And if it's not as real, this shouldn't happen in no public school setting, even a private school setting. That's what I'm saying. Let us not get away from the meat of this subject. Now, it's wrong.
Martin, we understand the song.
No, we don't understand. No, we don't understand. Some of us don't understand.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. You know, see, you more focus on the video being authentic or not, and I'm focused on the message of the video. Yes. Listen,
Martin,
no, brother. No. I'm going by what you said. Your focus was on the authenticity of the video. My focus was on the racial overtones of the video.
Okay.
That's my focus.
I didn't get a chance to get to that part.
No, well, you talked enough. You talked enough, Sarge.
Oh, no. Come on now. Don't even. 206 came in right after I was talking about, and he said some things, and I agreed with him. And then Bill came in. I didn't get a chance to tell my whole story. The thing is this.
Please.
Okay, just like right now. Go ahead, Bill. I'm stopped. 206.
No, go ahead, but don't drag me into it. That's all I'm saying.
No. Oh, don't you say.
Okay, Sarge. Okay, hold on, Sarge. Let me give you a chance. Let me give you the platform.
Let me go into it in my own.
Yeah, come on, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes.
Just
go
like
ahead.
This here. Is that lyrically that song racist? Yes, it is. We know this. I said that the sound, I spoke all about that, okay? I said it was done specifically to aggravate, irritate, cause an issue with Black America, a racial situation. I said that, okay? We all know that song is racial. I should not have to say, well, yeah, it's racial. You know, calling anybody black a monkey is racist. We know this. We don't have to even go there with that. That's obvious, okay? That's completely obvious. So what, do I have to say? Some white woman that you don't even see in the video, it could be someone just they're using that type of voice because they're using that articulate type voice to sound like something that they are possibly not.
Mm-hmm.
So you got some sick people out there on both sides of the fence. So a person you can't even see.
No, we're not talking about both sides.
Exactly.
We talking about one side of the fence, the white folks.
That side.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, hey, remember when you used to have to pass the Brian Gumble test to get ahead? Who knew Brian Gumble, if they just heard his voice, that was a black man opposed to a white man? You never would know.
Okay.
Would you?
All right, we got a new caller.
Just like if you come on now, no. See, oh, there we go. See,
sir, you've been talking for the last 3 minutes. You've been talking for the last 3 minutes. Can I get another call in? You can't get it out, brother. You can't listen. Come on now. I just said it and listened to you.
Bullet points. Okay. You had an old show on the radio back in the day before they could see people. Amos and Andy. It was some white boys acting like blacks because they could doggone duplicate the way black folks talk back then.
Let me go to the new call. I believe it's Marcus. Thank you for holding, Marcus. Go ahead.
Yeah, Martin, I just want to say this. If that was a Jewish child, that video, if it's real or not real, that video would be banned. It would be public outside on news. This is a black child. It sounded like a white teacher singing the song. And
it did.
If it is real, the white teacher needs to be fired. Because in this day and age, he should know better. And a black child at that, they've been calling us monkeys from the time we've been born. They've been trying to say our DNA is connected with a monkey. And
see,
if this was a Jewish child, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It would have been on the news. It would have showed a brief clip. The teacher would be gone, would be fired. But when it comes to black people, this country has a third thing when it comes to law. And it's wrong. It's wrong. And these white people are showing their racism ever since a certain person stepped into the White House. They feel that, hey, they can just blatantly do what they want to do. Right here in Chicago, there's a video circulating of white police beating the crap out of a black man. I mean, it's open season on black and brown people in this country, but mainly black people. They're just using the brown people as a scapegoat. It's mainly geared toward us. My question is, when are we going to stop trying to find a reason to be apologetic for showing our anger toward what we're seeing these white people do to us?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that I'm not even getting going that far with it. Why they didn't name the name of the school? They got the name of the mother. Didn't name the child, which I understand.
Sarge,
but you didn't name the school. You just gonna say the county it's in.
Sarge, we're focusing on the video. On
regardless of what it was.
I know.
Okay. Because I don't need you, Sarge. I don't need you on here spreading seeds of doubt to the people. I need you to listen.
I'm not spreading
okay. No, you may not think.
Yeah, question.
No. Okay. All right. Go finish up, Marcus.
No, I'm saying regardless of what, if it was a Jewish child, school name or whatever, that teacher would have been fired. There would be a public outcry. When it comes to Jewish people, white Jewish people, everything is a public outcry. Even we be feeling sorry. But when it comes to our own kind, some of us try to make excuses. I'm confused. Racism is alive and well in this country and has been for quite some time in our face.
And let me just say this, Mr. Marcus. Let me just say this, people. A lot of us have some white friends that we associate with, and it's okay. I can't pick your friends for you and all that. But the truth speaks out for itself. There's a sign that when we used to protest 206, and I remember, Marcus, you could witness this, and Roosevelt, if you're listening, there was a sign this young lady used to hold up all the time. I think she was a little white Jewish girl or something. Her sign says, "White silence is violence." I'll never forget that. You remember that, Marcus? That would be her favorite sign. White silence is violence. 206, you said it today. You said it. You said it today in so many words. And if any white person out here that's listening to me, and you are not saying anything, speaking up against this corruption, this racism, this hatred, you're just as guilty. Now, you may not be participating in it, but guess what? You're very silent about it. And you're going to be held accountable as well. Period. So I understand that we got drinking buddies. We got buddies that we shop with and get money with, but right is right. And I'm not going to cover up for them. This is dead wrong. This is equivalent to a person going out there shooting in a crowd of people that have never done anything to you, don't even know you exist, just shooting just because you got a gun. Now, here you are bullying a child just because you think he don't know what you're doing. And some of these children are smarter than we think they are. Trust me. Calling a black person a monkey in the song, masking it in plain sight. That's racism hidden in plain sight. And you 206, you got black folks going to justify this type of behavior.
That's right.
They're going to justify this behavior. Master, you sick, we sick, I sick. Listen, people, do you know black people are hated among all races? Even from your own race, black people are hated.
Right.
Do you know that? That is real.
That part.
That is real. It's something in us that don't want to see us prosper. It's something in us that we know how to hold our money when it comes to black businesses. But when the white business and the brown business and the yellow business, we laugh and smile and give all our money away. I remember a story, and I think I told it before, maybe a couple of years ago. There was a white man that come to the flea market all the time. And he told my buddy, he's dead now, he's an older guy. He told my buddy, which is a black guy, everybody get y'all money. Everybody get y'all money. Everybody get y'all money. The same people that you see, that you spend your money with, do they come in your community and buy anything? Do you see the Indians that own the 7-Elevens and the Dunkin' Donuts and the Subways come in your black community and spend any money? The Arabs that you go into patronize their car lots, the gas stations, their corner stores, do they make it their business to come in your community and spend money with you? I don't think so. Only money that you're going to get from them, unless you in a Starbucks, a Kentucky, a Popeyes, or a Church's, or something like that, some type of franchise. That's it. But you have a mom and pop store? Probably not. Maybe a thrift store. They're going to come in and get all the valuables, rob you of them. So this is real.
You know, there's one.
Go ahead.
There's one area. I'm sorry. There's one area where the Arabs and the Indians, where they do put money and invest in it, put money in the community. and that is when they are engaging in gutter sex with drug-addicted black females and misguided black girls. They sexually abuse and exploit them all the time. Put them in pornographic videos and put it online. And half the time the girls don't even know. Their cheeks getting clapped. They're recording it, and they make all kind of money out of it. That's something the Arabs do all the time. They come here. They go to school. They fool these black girls with the Arabs' good hair, and they get to having sex with them and get them pregnant. And the first thing they do is get on a plane, abandon that girl and that baby, go right back to Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only area. That's the only area where they may drop a penny or two in the black community.
You know what? 206. Me and cousin Ronnie Johnson was talking about this. Stand on the same subject. You remember back in the day, you're from Chicago, and you will see
born and raised
a young lady with a little baby, a little white little baby. We called it trick baby back in the day. A little Arab corner store baby. Yeah, seriously. I'm just being honest with you. No disrespect to the black women on here.
You're right.
I'm being honest with you. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to make this out of a comical joke or come down on black women, but I got to tell the truth, shame the devil. Some of you women, you was tricking off in these corner stores with these Arabs, and you got pregnant by them. You're tricking off for Pampers, cigarettes, and a few dollars. And everybody, when your baby came here, they know what you was doing. You thought didn't nobody know you was sleeping with the Arab, but you got caught and got pregnant and had that baby.
Mm-hmm.
And we seen it. Now, we may not have said anything, but we know what you've been doing. Yeah, we've been doing, especially if we have never seen you in a relationship with one, with them. Now, all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, but you got to also.
Hold it, brother.
You got to also
hold it, brother.
Okay,
hold it, brother.
I got something for that.
Hold it, brother. All of a sudden, you behind the counter, ringing up groceries, and your stomach is extra large, sticking out. Now, somebody, I'm telling the truth on somebody ain't going to like me after this, but that's okay. It's real. Some of our sins are going to be open before we make it to the judgment. And we can see it. And that brother is right. 206 said it. Yeah, they're making investment in our woman for some sex. They ain't going to marry you.
And that's it.
That's it. And if they marry you, they was trying to get citizenship.
That's it. There you go.
That's it. They ain't in love with you.
Right on the money.
They're not in love with you.
And ain't going to take care of that baby.
And they supposed to be religious people.
Oh, yeah. Selling.
Yeah, well,
they don't eat pork.
The way I seen it happening the way I seen it happening in Inglewood, it wasn't like the chicks that was getting into it. Some doggone brother on the block wasn't doggone busting it wide open in advance, and she got smart and figured, well, I can get some money from this one. Nah, put something on that.
Now let me just
young girls bodied up. Young girls bodied up in the hood ain't never been protected by none of the men in the neighborhood. They've been doggone preyed upon.
Now
that's what I saw in Inglewood.
Well. Let me just say this.
Minus a few brothers that tried to say, "Hey, young lady, you don't need to be out there like that. Come on over here. Go. I know your mama. We went to school together. You take your butt on home trying to be a little fast tail girl. That's what we call her, little fast tail girl."
Well, let me just say something. Let me just say this, people. Sarge, I'm going to say this. All due respect. Because you don't physically or visually see something, that don't mean that it's not happening. I tell people all the time. Now, let me just say this. Hold it.
My phone or your phone?
That's your phone. That's your phone. That ain't mine. Now, listen.
It was breaking up on this end, too.
Okay. Now, I don't know what we talking about.
Okay, see, so it ain't just me.
So I'm going to say this, people. people often talk about black people don't march or say anything when another black person get killed because they don't see it on the mainstream media news. But that's not the truth, people. You got organizations out here that always march against violence, and before it happened. So we have to be careful, people, when you're not out there in it. See, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about different things because they're from the outside looking in and they're not directly involved in it. And I'm real serious. People, we have to be accountable of our actions. We don't know everything. We don't know people's situations. We just don't know. Black people, we're so hard on one another. And I remember, and I was talking about this today, Bill and Marcus and 206 and my brother Sarge. You remember when the migrants came here, the illegal migrants came here? They were all sleeping in the police stations in the hallways. Now you got to ask yourself, some of those migrants are business owners. Some of those migrants that were sleeping in the hallway, they own homes. And you've been over here all your life and have never owned a home or piece of property. Trust me. And I'm not saying that you have to own a home or a condominium to be a citizen or to be an outstanding person. I'm not saying that. But I'm showing you the racism in this country. Everybody has it out for black people. Our politicians, they're taking backdoor deals to be quiet. Our ministers are getting some of this 501c money, faith-based initiative money, and they're quiet. The churches, back in the civil rights movement, was instrumental in the movement. Now, a lot of these ministers, they're quiet now. They'll tell you, don't cheat on your wife. Don't cheat on your husband. Don't be out there having sex before you get married. But when it comes to speaking out 206 to racism, they're quiet. They know Jesus was no white man. But they're too afraid to stand before the people and tell the people the truth. They're too afraid. Well, you said, well, Martin, well, what are they afraid of? They're afraid of them tithes and offerings. If they ain't producing. Do you guys know, let me just say this, and I hope I'm not going too far off the subject. Most of these religious institutions, I'm not even going to call them churches. They are religious institutions. They are ran just like Walmart and Walgreens. When something is not selling, what do? They lower the price. Well, what do you mean, Martin? When they're too strict, they let down on the standard. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. They let down on the standard, the moral standard. I remember years ago, they didn't allow a man to act like a woman in church, dress up like, do all that. Now we have gone so low and let the standard down where we're marrying people in the church. God did not sanction male to male or female to female. That's not God. That's not morally right. Two men cannot, I repeat, have a child at all. Now, well, Martin, that's your religious belief. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. That's your life. You have choices, whether you want to be straight or gay. That's your life. Well, Martin, I was born this way. Well, you probably was. Some people don't believe in that. Only a gay person probably would know that. If you was gay and you had those tendencies. But let me get back to the subject, people. I want to say racism is real. And for those that don't understand what I'm about to say, and I'll say it, a black person in this country cannot be racist. Let me say it again, and I'm going to explain it to you. A black person in this country cannot be racist. And the reason why, in order for one to be racist in this country, you have to have power. You have to have power. White people have power to change policies. They have power to lay you off. They have power to stop the flow of water coming to your community. They have power to stop gas. They have power just about over everything. As Neely Fuller say, 206, the 9 areas of activity, people activities. Economics, education, labor, war, military. So we can be prejudiced. We definitely can be that, but we can't be racist. You have no power. The only person that could be racist in this country is a white person. And if they're honest with you, and they'll tell you, you're right, because they have power. That's power. If I go outside in the middle of the street in a white person neighborhood and say, I hate all white people, is that going to stop them from eating? Is that going to stop them from voting? No. That's not going to stop them now.
Nope.
Now, white people got the power to say, hey, we finna run expressway through the black community. We finna put on the books eminent domain. They got that power. Now, let me say this too. People, I'm saying it the best I know how. Because it's the law of the land that doesn't make it right, morally right. Period. Most people will obey the law of the land instead of the law of God. Period. Racism is real. Black people, don't act like you don't see it. Don't act like you don't feel it. You have to learn how to recognize it. Neely Fuller told us in his own terms, if you don't understand racism, what it is and how it works, everything that you would know will only confuse you. Racism is not a white person walking up to you and calling you the N-word. It's more than that. Racism is not because you see a white person always frowning up at you. That's not racism. They could be having a bad day. Racism is power. Give you an example. Anybody that know history, you know about the Jim Crow. Jim Crow was racial segregation. You separate the blacks from the whites. That's how it works, people. Now, a lot of us know some sundown towns. Well, you say, well, Martin, what do you mean by sundown town? You know that you can't get caught in this particular town. It might cost you your life or some type of harassment through the police officers. We know that. Now, there's no sign up there to say whites only, but we know to get out of Dodge when they get late, when the sun go down. We know to move around.
Mm-hmm.
We know that.
Like so that in Bridgeport.
Yeah. So this is a real serious conversation, people. We have to protect our children. We have to protect our older people, and we have to protect our minds. We have to strategize how to combat racism. And we're doing a good job so far, but we could do better. There's more improvement. We just can't be satisfied being millionaires and say, hey, we arrive. It was the ordinary people that you look down on, the uneducated people that did a lot of marching in the civil rights movement that got killed. There was some students that got killed. It was some family members that was Caucasian. They got, I would say, they got exiled from their family. Ousted.
They got killed at Kent State.
Got killed.
They got killed at Kent State.
Yeah. Something that too, I didn't really want to go there. We say unalive. Right.
Hey,
Okay, but unalived at Kent State for what? Trying to make doggone Black History Month a whole month celebration. But we ain't got to talk about that, do we?
No.
Hey, Martin.
That's just like we ain't got to talk about Tawana Brawley, the 15-year-old Thanksgiving weekend, 1987, that said she got kidnapped by the KKK in New York, but all these things happening, and she lied, and that's how Al Sharpton actually got on, but nobody ever apologized for everything that they said. We don't have to talk about that either, do we?
Listen, brother. I know you're in love.
I'm standing up for the truth. I'm not standing up on nobody's side.
Sarge. I know you're in love with the white folks, man. I know it, but that's okay. It's okay.
I know I'm in love with white folks.
Yes, you are, brother.
I'm in love with the truth, Martin.
You're not in love with the truth.
No, I'm not.
You're not in love with the truth, brother.
Look,
Martin. You're not. You're my buddy,
Martin,
but you're not in love.
If I could have a minute, if I could have 1 minute.
You got. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Let's hear.
Okay, well, all I need is one, maybe half of one. Anytime you have somebody that come from the hood, Inglewood, Cabrini Green, Robert Taylor Holmes, whatever their situation was, and they figured out this is how I can get what I want out this country and do my dig, we consider lovers of white folk because we figured out how to excel in the United States of America.
Sarge.
Bottom line up front.
Sarge, what do you have? What do you have? Hold on, Sarge. What do you have that an ordinary black person don't have?
What do I have?
Yeah, what do you have? Tell me.
I got my house.
Okay.
I'm living in a safe community.
Okay.
You don't hear any doggone gunshots around here.
Okay.
It's safe.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know as millions of black people got it's the same way? So
yeah, I know. It's only doggone 45% of black America. It's only 45% of black America that's living below the poverty line.
Okay.
And I'm not one of that 45%.
Okay, so what did that make you a good Negro or what? What that makes you better than somebody else?
No, that makes me doggone living my American dream as a black man in this country.
What is American dream, bro?
Okay.
Talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Let's get this
American dream is this. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get this going. The American dream. You living in an environment that you are not sitting there worrying about violent incidents happening to your children from your supposed to be own people due to the doggone type of people that you're around. Like
now, can we agree? Can we agree?
St. Stephen's. We're going to St. Stephen's.
Can we agree?
Hold
it, brother. Hold it.
It ain't got nothing
hold it, Sarge. Hold it. Can we agree?
Okay,
can we agree that crime is proximity? Can we agree on that?
I already said that. Crime is proximity. And I've been having a ball on my YouTube channel.
Okay, I'm just hold on. You didn't hold it, brother. Hold it. Now I want you to explain this American dream to me because see, if you think that your little car and your little house and your little bank account, your little paper money that don't have no real value behind it, ain't backed up by nothing, that you are made it in America. Come on now, brother. You ain't controlling nothing. You have no resources. Listen, hold on. First of all, okay, who's the greatest? If I'm the manufacturer of a car and I sell you one, Who got it going on? The one that's buying the car or the one that's making the cars?
The one that is making the car.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Can I make a comment? Can I make a comment?
Go ahead.
Make a comment, please.
First of all, we'll never come to real power when we being struck down just for having major influence. That's been something that's been happening, and I gravitated to this show for a couple reasons, but one reason is the truth being told. On this show, I noticed, compared to mainstream media and some places on social media, we'll point the finger and identify the problem, but never ignoring the problems that really go on in our own neighborhood amongst us. That's one of the things that draw me to this show. I'm a product of the hood or the ghetto, and I live comfortable, live in a nice environment, doing okay. Some might say living an American dream, but
and that's the same as me. We both the same.
But I cannot forget the fact of where I came from, and now being older, recognizing what I went through, the bad choices, the bad choices that I made, the streets, the guns, the drugs, all of those bad choices that I made was manufactured and presented to me. Yeah, it's some that never get a chance to experience firsthand and make the right choice. But when it's 10 or 20 versus one way to get out, most people are going to choose one of those 10 or 20 vices or whatever to hold them back. And my example about, another example about people in general, the media or whatever, and how you can tell a stone cold racist. And I'm going to include Charlie Kirk in this. On here, like I say, on this environment here, we recognize what the problem is, whatever. Never once, that man and others, even our Judas politicians, they never acknowledge what's going on and point the finger at anything to do with white America implementing the problem. They never do. That man sit in public and he sounds savvy. He debated good and pointed out black people problems, but never once can you go back on any of his tapes. And I was aware of Charlie Kirk before his demise.
Mm-hmm.
He never once pointed the finger at white America, just as well as white politicians, just as well as most of our Judas black politicians and clergymen.
Mm-hmm. Just like you got doggone Candace Owens, just like you got Brandon Tatum, just like you got ABL Brian Logan, that's his last name, just like you got him, just like you got April Chapman, just like you got a whole list of those blacks that think, oh, because I'm with this, I'm in. Look, the bottom line up front, it don't matter who you vote for and how you vote and this and that, no matter whatever goes on, you still a nigga. And if you ever forget that, let me finish. If you ever forget that, you a lost, twisted soul in this country that we live in.
Well, let me.
See, it don't matter. Michael Jordan got $4 billion plus. Michael Jordan, he's still a nigga.
These people
Because
so
Michael Jordan got billions of dollars. Is he involved in the banking industry that goes along with the currency of the flow of that money in this country and globally, worldwide? No. So it don't matter how much money you get, you still a nigga.
Well,
And they
wait,
feel like
hold it. So he's still the N-word. What do you mean by he's still that? I don't understand. Sorry, where you going with that?
What white folks see. That's what white folk see black folks as. It don't matter how much money you got. And when it comes to their own, they're like this here. Well, you got how much money you got? Well, you don't have old money. See, like Elon Musk, they look at him and be like, well, Elon Musk got all this money. Yeah, Elon Musk don't have old money. Elon Musk was the richest man in the world. Then he dropped down. Then Bezos, hold on, let me get this out. Was the richest. Then you had doggone the Microsoft dude with those computers. Was all of them people, they were the richest and they dropped off. But you got the originals, the Rothschilds, the J.P. Morgan family, and all of that are in the banking industry. That's old money. That's generational money forever.
206.
Let me ask you this.
206. Go ahead.
Hey, Sarge, let me ask you something. You said when you used Michael Jordan as an example, that he's a nigger. And he's a nigger because that's what white people see him as, correct?
Racist white folks, yes,
okay.
and folks with deep pockets. Let
me ask you this.
Hold on. Let you don't even want to hold the thing from me.
I'm not done yet. I just got one question to ask you. That's all.
Okay, go ahead.
So
I'm listening.
If white see Michael Jordan, and by extension the rest of us as niggas, how do you see us, Sarge? How does Sarge?
What do you mean? How do I?
Black folks?
What? Really?
I think this is what Martin is talking about. I think this is what.
Yeah, I know that's what he's talking about. But that's typical of anybody that grew up in the ghetto, like myself. That you get to a certain level in your life, and you didn't do it through athletics. You didn't do it through music entertainment. You just worked your way up to a certain point in your life, and you are basically a middle-class American. Of course, anybody that's not living how you're living is going to have something to say about it.
How about answering my question?
I thought I just did. You want to ask me again and reframe it? Maybe I'll be able to give you an exact answer.
Not a problem. So if whites see us as niggas, and you're telling us that Michael Jordan's a nigger because that's the way the white people see him as a nigger, and by extension, the rest of us. My question to you is, because presumably you're not a white male, I'm presuming that you're a black male. So I'm asking you, how do you see Michael Jordan, and how do you see black people?
Oh, I see Michael Jordan as a completely successful, ultra wealthy black man. That's what I see him as.
Okay.
I see Michael Jordan as a person. If I had the money he had, I wouldn't know what to do with that money.
Well, that's
because I don't come from that.
Okay.
I don't come from that. What, you give me doggone $10 million. I'm like, well, what am I going to do with this? I guess I'll doggone disseminate it amongst family and friends because I don't know what I'm going to do with all this money.
But you know why I asked you.
It's more money than I need.
You know.
That's millions. He's got billions.
He's pretending he can't hear me now.
No, I'm not pretending anything. Go ahead. No, I don't know. Ask me why.
When you said that white people see Michael Jordan as a nigger, it sounded to me as if you were saying because white people see him as a nigger, then that means that's what he is. That's what it sounded like.
No, I said white people see him as a nigger, and in this country, if you're not a part of the power structure, you essentially are basically what they see you as. It don't matter what they think of you.
That's my point. You just admitted it.
Okay.
You just admitted it. You see black folks.
Just admitted what?
Because that's what people in power see us as.
Exactly. It's just like if
that
I see
Michael Jordan is a black man. So that's a lie.
Okay. No.
All right. Well,
what do I see? Okay, hold. Let me put it to you like this.
Okay.
What do I see these rich rappers as?
Well, you just said it. You just said what you saw, man.
No, I didn't just say it. Rich rappers are cancers to Black America because they are doggone persuading these youth to do, well, we're going to do it this way. It's like that term that they got, and I can't stand it. And I got it from the mud. Okay, look, at this stage in our life, we as Black people, our parents got it out the mud, and they gave it to us clean and brand new. We supposed to give it to our children.
We got another caller.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead, Marcus. And you, old timer.
Sarge, I just want to say this. You know, I respect you. I don't always agree with you, and there are times that I do agree with you. But you're from Inglewood, right? I'm from Inglewood, right? Why do you use Inglewood all the time? As I know you're from Inglewood, but there are other
because that's where I grew up at.
Okay, but
let him finish the question.
Do you hold up? Let me ask you this right quick. Do you think that there are some good people in Inglewood? That there are some good blocks? Because I grew up on a good block in Inglewood.
Yeah, there are some good people that are still left in Inglewood. Yes. When
do you
I
think
was
that
growing
the people
up,
that's in Inglewood that did not listen to me? They did not go in the.
I'm listening, but you didn't let me finish. But go ahead.
Let me throw this out here because Martin got another call on. Do you think that the people that are not on your level, you went in the Army, you got successful, but what about the people in Inglewood who go to work every day? They work and they seem like they're not getting anywhere. They work in these jobs and they seem like they're not getting anywhere. Are they bad people? Are they?
No, they're not bad people. Those are people in my family. Retired Chicago police officers and 911 dispatchers that had to live in the city in order to work for the city. Now they retired from the city and they stuck like Chuck.
And what about the ones that don't have those jobs and work at grocery stores?
I can't speak for them. I can only speak for my family. I can only speak for my family. People I know personally, my family. I can't speak for them.
I'm gonna let Martin take his next caller.
All right, next caller.
You know what I'm saying? I'm my brother's keeper. I'm not my brother's keeper.
Next caller. Next caller. Come on, old timer 224.
Yes, sir. I'm just being a conscientious listener.
Okay.
But Sarge, I just don't understand your use of the N-word. I just don't. And it's not.
White folks use it all the time.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. But it's not. It's like you're not even trying to get rid of the word. I just don't understand. You know, that's a bad precedent for you to even say. I mean, just for you to even say the word. You say the word with no problem. You know, and
I don't normally even say that, do I?
Right, but actually it's in the front. It's in the front to everybody that's on this line. I mean, I don't even know why you would say it.
Because it's the truth.
Okay, so are you what?
It's the truth. It's how white. It's how America sees black people, no matter how much money you have.
Brother, I mean, that's not true. I mean, you got to understand what
that's not true.
You got to understand what the Caucasian people are trying to protect their interests. They protecting their interests as far as you marrying their daughters and moving into their neighborhoods. And that's all they doing. Okay. That's all they doing. They ain't interested in nothing else. They ain't interested in nothing else. You stay on your side of town, and we stay on our side of town. Now, they wrong about it, But that's what they're doing because they don't want you to mess with Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't mess with Natalie, you're okay. But what our problem is, hold on. But what our problem is,
I got something for you that's real crucial.
Okay, but our problem is we want to mess with Natalie because we don't think our people is good enough, and that's a troubling thing. That's a troubling thing with us. Now here it is, we in 2025 dealing with a problem from back in 1950. Why is that? I mean, we should be way above. We should be way in front of this thing by now, man.
What is
you don't see, but wait a minute, hold on. But you don't see no Indian people from India calling themselves out of their name. You don't see the Mexicans calling themselves out. Mexicans come here, got all kind of businesses going all over the place. And they just going about their business, putting up fences and doing stuff. They ain't worried about us. You talking about, well, shit, you just an Indian, that's all. See, you just an Indian. Well, that's the way that you see it. We got the same opportunity that everybody else has if we put our mind to it. But using the N-word and pulling one another down is not going to get us anywhere. And I just don't see.
It's not a put down. Oh, hold on. Now, I talk about a video that the audio with this video and the audio don't sync up with the lips is obviously fake. But I'm the problem because I looked at it and said, hey, this is a video that was crafted to cause a reaction from Black Americans, and it's a fake
That's not
video.
what he's talking about.
Well, what is he talking about then?
But brother, I mean, it's a lot of extenuating circumstances why Caucasian people don't like Black people. A lot. There's a lot that has.
The Emancipation Proclamation, getting away from slavery, is that
they just don't want to mix with us. They don't want to mix with us, man. They even bought land for you to go back to Liberia years ago because they were pretty much done with us. They said, let's get rid of them. Let's give them an opportunity. Stupid Carmichael and a lot of other people say, man, we getting out of here. Now, who all want to go? And a lot of those people left, but we still here. Now, we still here.
That's
all it is. So we got to make the best of it. But the white people, they got, like Martin said, they got a lot of power and a lot of money. And what racism is the ability to control. That's amazing. Racism is not hatred. Racism is the ability to control that new word they got out there, the narrative. They can block. They can choose not to trade with you, and there's nothing you can do about it. But sometimes
that's like I said. I was trying to explain to you. That's like when the king, Nat King Cole, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, had a TV show. He was in all of America's doggone living room once a week on his TV show. But when he tried to buy a house in a white neighborhood, he was denied. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But sorry, when you buy a house in the neighborhood, what you gonna be doing? You gonna be mingling with the people, getting all worried on by the house. That's not what they want.
Can I say something?
It don't matter what they want. Hey. If you got all this freedom, you should be able to buy a house wherever you want to because you want to buy that house, right?
Bill, go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill.
I'm listening. I'm on mute.
Bill.
I think the problem is far greater than what old timer just spoke on. The white people don't want to mix with us or whatever. They would, before they even had to mix with us, they had a problem with us. So we can't go from there. We got to go from where it started. These people got a problem with us. So big of a problem if people open their eyes, even white America, and come to realization that they have done their own bad in considerably a way that they done black people. That's how ugly of a heart these people got that's in power. And we've been exposed in the last 5 years or so to we've been saying that racism ain't went nowhere. Other people that don't look like us, and a lot of us people that look like us, would stand flat-footed and say, "Nah, it ain't no racism in America. It ain't never went nowhere. It's just been redesigned." Until we open our eyes and come to realization what's going on and how these people use their power to get what they want and to keep us where they've had us. Just think about it. I said 5 years. We had an influx of migrants. Never before have we had an influx like the one we had. But in the last 5 to 7 years, foundational black people have been opening their eyes to what really is going on. And they can't have this from us. They're going to do everything and they're going to show their dominance. That's why we still getting lynched in the street and don't have a hate crime bill.
They got one in Georgia.
Exactly why.
Okay.
And
they got one in Georgia, but
okay. Let me. Hold, 206. Go ahead, 206, and I'm going next.
Yeah. If you were gonna say something, brother, you've been quiet. Go ahead.
No. Well, let me just say this. I just want to put this out there. So, everything that you think you own in life, your wife, your car, your children, is only lent to you for a little while. And before you know it, that mink coat that you bought, my alligator shoes, even that big, beautiful house you have, it might go on the auction block when you die. So I'm telling you people, none of these material things that we own, and there's nothing wrong with owning some fine things of life. There's nothing wrong with, being educated. And Brother Moulton, old timer, you can agree with me on this, is only lent to us for a little while. Your wife, your husband, just for a little while. So we got to be careful how we treat our loved ones, these material things. They only lent to us for a little while. I'm telling you, people, just for a little while. And I always say on this program, there are people out here that have a house they can't live in. There are some people out here that have a nice automobile, can't drive it. King size bed, they can't sleep in it. There's some people out here that look like you and I, have no financial worry at all. But they're miserable. They're blind and naked. They're so mean and grunchy. Look at these white folks and have all this power. Still mean. Mean-spirited. Selfish. People, you can't determine your success on material things and wealth. That's not success. It's not what a man drives that drives him. So what I'm telling you, you have some people right now that is so happy, that's so in love with their partner. Ain't got no money, but they're in love with their partner and they're happy.
Unity.
They're happy. Here's a young lady on here, on this live, and I talked to a person. She might be on tonight. I don't know. She said, Martin, I'll trade everything that I got in, and I'll live in a 1-bedroom apartment just to experience real love. She said, all these material things that I have, and she got a lot, it means nothing to me. She said, I just want to be loved. That's what she told me. And she got it. She's an educated woman. She got some nice material things, watches and automobiles and, you know, own business. She said, I ain't happy. I ain't happy. She said, I give to the poor. I help people. She said, I'm just not happy. She said, I need love, Martin. That's what she told me. So I'm telling you people.
You know, you too.
Right. No, it ain't, brother. Love ain't just having sex, bro.
I'm just,
Yeah. So I'm just telling.
I'm kidding, my bring some light.
Okay. All right. I just want to make it clear.
It ain't that in the
I'm
show,
still
not in
talking.
that doggone white.
I'm
It
still
ain't in
talking,
that
brother
white folk
Sarge.
Bible y'all
Sarge.
studying with
Sarge.
y'all white
Sarge.
Jesus.
Sarge, I'm still talking. I'm still talking. I'm still talking. So, as the old folks always say, 206, I never seen a man buried with his house or with his money. I never seen that. Never seen that in life. And I want to say to those of us that made it out of the hood and we call it living the good life. And I ain't mad at you. If you can afford to live in a luxurious neighborhood or nice neighborhood, cool. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. If you can afford it, do your thing. But I always say, don't forget that bridge that you cross. You might have to cross back over to it. Now, if you know a bank need to be bailed out, Obama bailed them banks out. Imagine that little finance that you have, what can happen? If a bank can go broke, imagine you as an individual. And some of us, we think individual. We think just like the rappers. You got to get yours, I got to get mine. No one wants to help. Me and my buddy, Money J, we always say when people succeed in life, they pull the ladder up behind them so nobody will come behind them. Now, Les Brown said it like this. He said the wealth is not in the bank. He said the wealth is in the cemetery. When dreams come to you, when ideas come to you, and you don't complete them before you die, it's gone. When that particular vision came to you and you didn't execute it, you didn't act on it, now it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. People, we living in time. And I always say we living in a good time. The police can't do anything to us anymore because we got cameras everywhere. They have body cameras. They have dash cameras. They have pod cameras. They got the helicopter up in the sky. You have cell phone cameras. The things that they used to do to us, they can't do anymore and get away with it. So my point is, I'm telling y'all people, it's good to have material things. And when people get money, they move out of the community. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what good is having all this stuff and when you can't share it with nobody, enjoy it with nobody, help somebody? Some of us, we get on the red line in the morning and the green line and we look at the homeless people. We turn our nose up at them. And we just forgot 10 years ago, we was in eviction court. Didn't know where we was going to move to. We forgot that we lost our job. And none of us are invisible from losing a job or losing our finance. So Job described it like this. Brother Moulton, you know better than I do. Job said, naked I came and naked shall I return. You ain't taking none of this stuff with you, bro. sister. You're not taking your wife with you. You're not taking your husband with you. You're not taking your master's degree or your doctorate degree. You're not taking your automobile with you. You're not taking your wedding band or your wedding ring. You're not taking your favorite suit with you. You're not even taking your alligator shoes with you. You're not taking your FICO score with you, your credit score. You're not taking your bank account with you. You're going to leave it behind. Somebody, hopefully a family member, will get it, or spouse. So I'm telling us, people, we have to enjoy these things, but we cannot worship these things. We can't worship them, period. We can't do that as human beings. It's good to be able to give to someone less fortunate. But it's not good to make fun of someone because they choose to decide to stay in a certain area. Now, I know a lady.
Now,
I know a lady was 90-some years old. She just died this year. Millionaire, multi-millionaire. You wouldn't even know it. She lived like a homely lady, just homely and all that. Was nothing about her flashy. She lived right in the Woodlawn community. Nothing about her was flashy. Plenty of money. Didn't worry about no money. That was the least of her worry. There are some people that live in Inglewood, people, that got money and well off. So don't be fooled. They might not be driving a Mercedes or a Bentley and all that. You don't know what nobody got. You don't know what's in nobody's bank account. Those of us that have money, when you go to the bank and people stereotype us, and when they type in our little account and see them 6 digits or 7 digits in that account, their eyes get big. Oh, how you doing, Mr. Johnson? How you doing, Mr. Smith? Yeah, you see them fat numbers behind in that bank account. Now, Mr. So you can't determine where a person financially is the way they live or the things they own. Most people that own all these things, some of these things aren't paid. I got a friend right now that every piece of property that he owned. Every luxury automobile that he owned. Every boat that he owned right out, don't owe nothing. Just got to pay the taxes to his properties. So, and you see him walking down the street, you think he ain't got nothing. I'm telling you, people, you don't know what people holding in their hand. Trust me, you just don't know. You just don't know. And some of us would never know. What you have in the bank is your business. Should nobody know what you have in your account? Now, they'll try to size you up because of where you live at or what you drive and all that. I've been buying storage lockers for the last 25, 30 years. I've seen so many people come to the storage facility, living out of the trunk of their car, going to the storage locker, getting some clothes out. In a nice automobile, nice car. I said, look at me living out. You see all the little clothes, all not arranged around this, living out of the trunk of their car. People, we live in a society, it's fake. People act like they got it going and know they ain't got it going on. And I'm not saying it's the case, Sarge. I'm just with you or whatever. But I'm just saying, people.
Why are you always making me the focus of your everything? Because I don't agree with your white religious worship of the Bible
I haven't
that was written by the Romans. You quote all these scriptures, and I'm like, that's a white Bible. Ain't nothing in that Bible
Don't you
Jesus, and that's
don't you live around white people? Don't you try to role model yourself out to white people?
White people, but you worship whiteness.
You do too. You live around.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
I'm living around white people. I don't have no gunshots, and I live in an affluent middle class neighborhood. Come on,
You
Sarge.
proved it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to nobody's church worshiping a blonde hair, blue eyed Jesus.
Well, you living around
I
them?
don't do Jesus.
You don't have to. You don't live around them.
Sarge, in my defense, tonight you
This
make
is
it sound like
what? You had nosy Nancy,
Sarge, let him
the
talk.
caring neighbor came by trying to tell me something about something in the neighborhood, and I'm sitting there like, take your lonely self back to where you live. Now I know why your husband works jobs that he's gone 3-4 days at a time.
Martin, when Bill done that question.
Okay. Go ahead, Bill.
I was just going to say, in my defense, I don't think he was singling you out. It's been a bunch of shows that he used you as an example or get you to co-sign stuff.
I know, and tonight I'm used as an example for being, because I said what I said about the video.
Sarge, you've been drinking
right?
tonight. Sarge, you've been drinking tonight. Be honest with me. Be honest with me.
I'm drinking every night.
Okay.
I'm drinking every morning, every night, every evening.
Okay.
When I'm at the dentist, when I'm at the doctor, when I'm at the gynecologist.
I understand.
All over.
I understand. Now.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm a man that go to the gynecologist. So, yeah, don't put a whole squash on that right now.
I understand. Go ahead, 206.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, 206.
Yeah.
When the last time you heard of a man go to a gynecologist?
Hold on, Sarge. Hold on. To co-sign what Martin was saying, we got a lot of white identification out here, and it's interesting.
Well, I'm not white adjacent.
Stop talking. I'll be done in a sec. I'll hurry up. When Old Timer challenged Sarge on his use of the N-word, it's interesting. Sarge's, and I'm not picking on you, Sarge. I'm just this is something we all agree.
We all good. We good in here.
Let me just finish this. When Old Timer looked at checked Sarge on his use of the N-word, it's interesting that Sarge, his excuse was, well, white people say it. That's white identification. Now, what I would have said if he were
not an excuse.
Listen. What I would have said is, well, white people have sex with children and rape children. Would you do that too, just because white people do that? But
Martin and I put extensive numbers out there about that too.
I'm almost done. Hold on. If you remember a few shows ago when we were talking about how concerned we were about our youth, particularly our young males in the street, and the subject went to sagging pants, you remember what Sarge said he would do to the young brothers in the street with sagging pants. He said he would pull their pants down. He said he would pull their pants down and sodomize them.
Fleece Johnson them. You damn right.
Now, if that's not white identification, if that's not what I did in white orientation, I don't know what is.
Okay. You can say what you want to.
Sarge.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Let me get an honest answer now, brother.
I'm always giving honest answers.
Listen. Are you drunk tonight?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You sound hammered. You sound like you just did a.
Well, you can say I sound hammered, but you know what? I have to go to Quest Diagnostics.
I know about
10:30. Excuse me, can I finish?
No, I'm waiting.
Oh my goodness. Quest Diagnostics in the morning, 10:30 a.m. Right?
Okay.
Right. It's almost 2 a.m. here now. Okay.
And what's that got to do with anything?
Because they have to take all my blood levels and my urine and everything else for an additional life insurance policy. So if I was to get smashed tonight before I go to try to establish more term life insurance the next day. Not to mention, I had a dental appointment earlier today.
Yeah.
Duh. No.
Okay. You know what that sounds like to me? What you just said?
What does it sound
to
like?
me? That sounds to me a tall tale, a story that drunks will tell.
Okay, well, you know what? I can
screenshot
everything and email and doggone text it to Martin.
That's all right. No, that's okay. That's all right.
No, I can do it right now. I could. It's got the phone number and address, everything.
We ain't got to get in your business.
Time, all of that.
We don't want to get in your business. If you say you're not okay, you're not. All right, I'll accept it.
Okay. No. Now we don't want to say we're not because I can show receipts. Ain't no shame in my game.
That's your business. I don't want to get in your business.
Ain't no shame in my game.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
And Martin knows for a fact, if I say something, I'll be like, you know what, hold on, let me text this to you. I screenshot and text, or I click a link and post a link and I text it. So don't to his, to the phone number. And it's like, okay. Yeah.
Can I ask one more question?
And the proof is right there.
Can I ask one more question?
Go ahead.
No, Marcus
Please do.
Sarge. So Sarge, you know Queen Ahmadiyya Shakur, right?
Who?
Queen Ahmadiyya Shakur. She got a YouTube channel. Didn't you have a?
Oh yeah, that's the black chick. Yeah, that's the black chick that was in a white sorority, and now she's on this super blackety blickety black.
Yeah, we don't care about all that. But on her show,
oh yeah, you don't care about it. I do.
Well, okay. But on her show, she showed a video of you in your house.
Yes, you probably did.
In your house. Is that the house you live in now? Is that the house you live in now?
I don't know.
You don't know what house you live in?
No, I don't know what house she showed.
Because the show was raggedy. You said in the video that it was your house. You had holes in the walls.
What you think? This is
and the couch
what do you think? This is the only house I've owned in my life?
Y'all get personal.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing.
Y'all get personal.
No, he's not teasing.
Don't get personal.
Yeah. No, Martin, it's okay because she's a hood rat and she's a reformed hood rat that thinks she's something to somebody on YouTube. She's a grifter, just like that doggone dude that's supposed to be Umar Johnson. She's a Timu version of Umar Johnson.
Timu version.
Yeah, so, and like I said, the brother here, he can say what he wants to about me. I don't care. Because what I can say to him is this. Stop paying your taxes. I don't pay taxes. Stop paying your taxes and see what happens.
You don't pay no taxes, Sarge, at all?
No, I don't pay taxes. The only time I pay taxes is if I go to the store or something.
Well, enlighten us so we'll know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't pay property taxes.
But enlighten your black people and let us know how to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the benefits that you get from being a 100% disabled veteran. In Illinois, all you have to be is 70% disabled, and you get these privileges. And also, if you go to buy a new vehicle or used vehicle, you don't pay sales tax on that vehicle as a 70% disabled veteran in Illinois, or in my case in Georgia, a 100% disabled veteran.
Okay.
So sorry. Who the Veterans Administration have to evaluate the percentage? I would assume.
Yes, they do. They have to evaluate your percentages from injuries that occurred while you were on active duty in the military. And being active duty during the war years made it super easy.
Right, because you wasn't wounded. You were wounded mentally.
No, I was wounded mentally.
That's what he just said.
Yeah. Yeah, because
hear that, Sarge.
because she and Martin knows this. She that I doggone scooped up that didn't have parents. They got wounded physically. Purple Heart veteran. Hey, scooped her up as my daughter, although she's not my biological daughter.
Who are you talking about?
Listen, people.
I'm talking about Stephanie.
Okay. Hold it, Sarge. We're going to end it right there, people. Right here. We got to let Sarge. He got to get up in the morning, so I don't want to keep him on tonight. You know.
Oh yeah, so, I don't have a sleep schedule, so I'm good.
No, we're good. We're good.
As long as my alarm goes off, I'm up and I'm out and running. See, that's the benefit of being in great shape. At 62 years old, I'm in good shape. I'm not a big back.
Okay. Well,
I just got all my blood work back. I don't have any doggone anything going on wrong with my blood or my sugar levels or anything. I'm in terrific shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm trying to obtain more life insurance.
Okay. Well,
I figure like this here. If I could spend my entire Social Security payment and life insurance, I should be good to guarantee about a good $750,000.
Well,
payment to my son.
Let me just say this, people.
So when I kick the button,
hold it,
bucket, whatever.
Hold it. Let me just say this, and I'm gonna end it with this. And I think I made it. I put it in the post. The healthiest day of your life, you're sick enough to die. Just remember that, people. The healthiest day of your life, you're sick enough to die. So don't. So
and leaving a $250,000 or above dollars to your child makes it even better.
Right.
Because I know I can't take it with me, and I ain't trying to at all.
All right.
Ain't that what white folk do? They get insurance to cover their doggone.
Hold it, brother.
Every you dig.
Hold it now. Don't be worshiping them white folks now. Don't be comparing them in the conversation now.
I ain't worshiping white folk. I do what they do so I can get ahead.
You already know what it is.
All right. Y'all heard him 206. All right.
And shame the devil.
Yeah. I'm just like the white folk. I do what they do.
You don't do
whatever they do to get paid. I do the same thing.
You don't mess with their religion either, but you don't want their religion, but you want to be just like them. You want to be just like them, right?
On poor folk level. Because I tell you what, I know some white folk that doggone live in trailers that's doggone struggling to pay their doggone rent every month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
But let me say this.
They wish they was in my situation.
Let me say this to you, brother. There are some doors.
Hold it, brother. Hold it. They don't even talk to me no more because I'm like Charlie Kirk was a jerk.
Hold it. There are some rooms that these poor white people can get in that a rich black person can't even bother to get in. So remember.
You sure?
I'm positive. Trust me, bro.
You sure?
I'm positive. Trust me.
Name those rooms.
Let me say this.
Name
if you get pulled over, hold on. If you get pulled, what you say the courthouse?
I find it funny that
hold on. The court. No, you don't.
Black folk know more about poor white folk, but they don't have any white folk friends.
Oh, really?
Claude, have mercy, Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
We know you ain't got none either. The way you talk, you shouldn't.
Oh yes, I do.
No, you don't. They ain't your friends. They're not your friends.
Oh, being in the military. You don't make friends being in the military?
No, bro. You ain't got no white friends. You got some white drinking buddies. Some white drinking buddies. I seen one of them on your show.
Oh, drinking buddies.
Yeah. You ain't got no friends.
There we go. Yeah. It's alcohol related, huh?
You know it.
You already know what it is. Live. Uncut.
Well, I already know what it is. I know I don't have to get my ass up. Except for a reason, which is to go get more life insurance in the morning. I ain't got to get up on a regular.
Yeah, well,
as long as I wake up every day.
Yeah, well,
I'm paid.
But I tell you one thing: one day you ain't gonna wake up. It's gonna be all over.
I know one day I'm not gonna wake up,
then.
and at that time that I don't wake up, let me set it up the way I want it to be set up.
Yeah.
My son is almost gonna have $1 million.
And what's $1 million? What's $1 million?
What's $1 million?
And when
more
you ain't
than
got
money than I never had.
Yeah, well, the way you talk like you got money. You ain't got $1 million in the bank? What you talking?
No, I ain't got $1 million in the
man,
bank.
let me get off this thing. I thought you had some
You
money,
already
man.
know what it is.